Presently back here in Hartwell, Georgia. First time back here in a while, actually. And I was coming in back here to check on the DL and WMU number 101 and then the old Central of Georgia caboose. As you can tell, the caboose has deteriorated extensively since I was here last. And well, the passenger car looks like it's had some windows either broken out or yeah, either broken out or fallen out due to decay, one of the two. But yeah, I was coming out here to get some photos of these and before they're either scrapped on site or decay on their own. I can already tell you the caboose is a total loss, basically. I think you might be able to save all the metal parts, but I doubt you can save anything more than that. Passenger car, same thing. You might be able to save certain bits and pieces, but you wouldn't be able to save anything else. They could probably donate that turntable right here. Because at best, you wouldn't be able to fit a steam locomotive on this, at least anything big. Maybe like a little Porter engine or a 70-ton diesel, but not a steam engine unless you got maybe an 060 or something like that. Or maybe a 240 with a small tender, but you wouldn't be able to fit anything more on it than that. Oh yeah, this is decayed a lot more since I was here last. That says something. Yeah, this was a spur that went to something, if I remember correctly. I don't remember exactly what, but yeah. I'm just trying to photograph all this before it's gone. Again, I'm trying to get the lighting and color the way I want it. Yeah, sorry if I'm not sounding like, sorry if I'm sounding like I'm running on 2 cylinders. It's just, I'm just tired. My body ain't used to me sleeping in my old bed at my mother's house, basically. Yeah, it looks like either windows got busted out or busted in one. But I'm not all that surprised. Car is in really bad shape anyway. Like the graffiti looks new. I don't recall seeing that. Looks like that was whatever was in there has been ripped out recently. Scrapped out or ripped out one. Looks like ripped out. Yeah, because that's old insulation, so somebody scrapped that out. And there's only there's only one set of stairs you can still climb on. But yeah, not much other than that. So here's the inside of the caboose. As you can see, it's in, well, to put it bluntly, really bad shape. X33. Pretty soon that X is going to stand for extinct, because you may only be able to save all the metal parts off the caboose. The rest would have to be broken up where it sits. And as for this, yeah. I'm walking on the central frame so that I don't fall through the floor. Well, whatever floor is left, I should say. Yeah, this is inside Coach 101, or what's left of Coach 101. Yeah, all this is decayed, so this windows look like they were busted in or out, one of the two. Here's something from when it was a commuter car. There's something on the other end I want to get to and see. Still has its old luggage racks, some old light fixtures, so the glass and bulbs are gone. Some cupboards, probably for upper windows, those are busted open. Insulation's all falling in. Roof is caving in. Got a hole in the floor, so hence why I'm walking on the old center line of the car. The reason that I'm walking on the center line is because that's where the frame is. This is the frame for the passenger car. That's why I'm walking on it. Yeah, there's the old switchboard right there, yeah. Look at that. Still has all the old switches and everything. I'm photographing a lot of this for posterity. Nothing in there, just wasp nests and cut wires. That's probably been like that ever since they retired the unit from commuter service. So here's the other end of the car. Alright. I'm going to get out of here because normally in the summer you can't even get in this thing due to wasps. So I'll see y'all later. Railroad Preserver 2000 signing out. Yeah, I may have to get in touch with my friend who used to work with the Hartwell, because this thing, given the condition it's rapidly getting into now, it's honestly becoming a death trap, and it's only a matter of time before somebody tries to climb aboard it and gets hurt. I'm all for railroad preservation and all that, but this thing, forgive me, is beyond saving. It'd be better if both of these pieces of equipment were cut up where they're sitting, or disassembled and have usable parts saved or something, but I don't see either of these pieces of railroad equipment being able to be saved. I mean, they're in such bad shape, it would be cost prohibitive, basically. And I walked through the car, I'm seeing holes in the framing, holes in the floor, holes in the ceiling. I mean, this thing, I'm sorry, it's a total loss, basically. That same with the caboose. It'd be more merciful for it to be scrapped than to be left here. So yeah, that's pretty much that. As much as it hurts to say it. So I'll see y'all later. Presently walking down to the Hartwell Depot since they've restored it recently. Figured I might go and take a look at it, see if anything new has been done since I was there last. You can see where they tried rebuilding a siding here, and that just seems to have stalled out. See, somebody's made a bootleg railroad crossing right here, if you could even call it that. You can see new ballast has been laid down here since I was here last. That's good. So Hartwell's trying to keep this all open, which is good. I'm referring to the railroad, not the city. In the only 80s footage I remember seeing of this railroad, that is where their steam engine was parked early on. That's since moved to Kentucky, I believe, and it's been on display there ever since. Excuse me one. When you don't have a drainage ditch, just improvise. I remember photographing RFMP 136 when it was parked right here back in 2018. Then these old sidings and storage tracks here and here, still abandoned as from what I remember. You got these old outbuildings here. This always has made for an interesting picture to me. And this one at the very far end has had its roof gone for years. Be interesting to photograph the inside, but well, I say it would be interesting, and then lo and behold. I love someone tried to fix the bricks with like expanding foam. Forgive me, that's a bit laughable. So So it looks like a fire got this one. This makes it safer than trying to go in, obviously. Well, here's the inside of it for you. Not much. Not much at all. Cast iron pipe right there, or porcelain pipe, jutting out of the building, I guess. There was probably more warehouses here that ran from this firewall all the way up to the street there. And then here's some of the active track apparently is right here. This is fresh ballast right here, all this. Type of grass I'm walking through. It's got like these thorn type seeds. Oh, I hate them. Yeah, here's the other end. Yeah, I figured I'd walk down to the depot and just check it out and see if anything new's been done. Frankly, I'm not seeing much apart from where they more or less buried the tracks in terms of like all that. Well, heck, not even buried the tracks, try ripping them up. They stop right here. Yeah, they've cut the tracks out right here. Yeah, they literally cut them out apart from this one that's right here. This was still intact last time I was here. Yeah, so they've ripped up the track all up in front of the depot here, save for what's still in place in front of it. So they cut the tracks pretty much across the road, and then they come back here in the front of the depot, which is been really nicely restored since I was here last, so that's good. Let me see if I can't get a picture of this real quick. Hold on. Just without getting in the road, of course. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, I'm presently here where the excursion trains used to board. That's what this was right here. This was a where a passenger loading platform was, but they tore the original one down. That right here used to be a feed mill. If you look at the 80s footage of the excursion operation, you can see that. And of course, all that's been torn down. But you can see some of the equipment for it. Like I think that may have, I don't remember what that piece of equipment there was, but that's I think that was like a winch or something to move hoppers along so they could be switched out. Maybe. I don't know. And then here was another spur for trains to turn around. So I guess there was a Y here at one point. That's still in place. It's just all this grass has grown up around it. And here's the warehouse spur that served all of the warehouses you see here. Here's where the feed mill used to be, where this parking lot is now. That used to be all silos in the mill. These foundations here and the auger are all that's left. And as you can see, there really ain't much left other than this. Yeah, see, here's the auger that would have offloaded the cars right here. That's what that is. And I think there was two. No, there was not two. There was only that one. And then there's the switch stand for this switch here. Glad they kept that in place, even though it doesn't work. They'd have to dig the tracks out before they could even think of using that again. But yeah, and speaking of the tracks, we have now reached the literal end of the line. The railroad does not go any farther than Hartwell. Like, I think it dead-ended here, pretty much. And this was the sort of maintenance shed the Hartwell had back when they were running their little 40 and 45 ton diesels back and forth. They'd park them under here, and this is where they'd do their maintenance on them. I don't know if they'd do that now, but yeah. I don't know about you guys, but this has been stretched far beyond 4 feet 8.5 inches. This looks like freaking, right here, this looks like maybe 5 foot gauge or something. Yeah, this here is where this track dead ended right here, and then this up here is the literal end of track completely. And this here is it. End of the line. I don't know if the Hartwell Railroad continued past this point or not, but this here is the literal end of track. I don't think it went any further than this. So I will see y'all later. Railroad Preserver 2000 in Hartwell, Georgia. Signing out.